Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu everyone, and thank you for tuning into our channel Muslim Fitness. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm preparing our Ramadan traditional beef lentil soup. It's a hearty meal, it's complete. We use it as a third meal after the iftar break. And sometimes as a pre-workout meal after Taraweeh. These are the ingredients that you'll be needing. I'm using half a kg of lean minced beef, 1 medium carrot diced into small pieces, 1.5 potatoes, medium potato diced in small pieces, half an onion diced, 1 cup of brown lentils. These are the tiny ones. These are the ones I like to use for my soup. I have 3 pieces of garlic chopped. I'll be using 1 tablespoon of olive oil to fry my onion, and of course black ground pepper. The first thing you need to do is get your lentils boiling. I have 8 cups of water here, and I'll drop my lentils into the water. Put the fire on high. What I recommend you do is that you bring your lentils to a boil, and while they're boiling you can go ahead and chop up the other ingredients that you'll be needing for the soup, just to save time. This recipe takes a little bit of preparation, but it's really tasty and definitely nutritious, and you've got all your macronutrients here. So the lean protein, we've got the fibrous carb, we've got the slow burning carb, we've got the potato as well as a simple carb. So it's well balanced. So the next step is to fry the onions. So I put 1 tablespoon of olive oil in my pan. My flame is on medium, and I will fry my onions until they are browned. It's essential. Browned onions will give the soup a really nice taste. So my onions are browned but not burnt. Can you see that? Lovely and smelling really nice. I'll drop them into the boiling lentils. Give it a little stir. And now I'll let the lentils boil for approximately 30 minutes, a high boil. While my lentils and onions are boiling, I'm frying my ground beef. I didn't put any kind of fat in my pan, no non-stick spray, no olive oil. When you fry up ground beef, even if it's a lean ground beef, it doesn't need any source of fat to cook properly. I put the burner on a high flame. I don't want the ground beef to boil. I want it to fry. Let the ground beef brown from bottom up. Once that's occurred, then you can safely start stirring your beef. And we want the beef to be in tiny pieces as much as possible. The longer you fry it, the more cooked it is, the tastier it becomes. So don't be afraid to overcook this recipe, because you cannot. So I'm still breaking up the beef into smaller particles, because for our soup we want the pieces to be really small. Once the beef is done, I'll throw in my garlic. Stir it up, turn off the flame, stir it up. I don't want the garlic to burn. This is why I turned off the flame. Let me show you what it looks like up close. Can you see that? You've got some tiny, tiny pieces and you've got some slightly larger pieces. Very nice. I'll set this aside. And when my lentils have been boiling for 30 minutes, I will throw all my ingredients in and let the soup continue cooking. My lentils have been boiling for 30 minutes now. It's time to add the rest of the ingredients. Beef, carrots, potatoes, and if you like, for extra taste, if you like tomatoes, you can open up a can of peeled whole tomatoes or diced tomatoes as you like and add them to the soup. So what I'll do is I'll take the whole tomatoes and just crush them one at a time with my hand, and I'll add the juice as well. Add my pepper, cover, and let boil for another 20 minutes to 30 minutes. You noticed that I did not add any sodium. This is a sodium-free, low-fat, very nutritious soup. If you don't like the taste without the salt, then of course you can add a pinch of salt to your recipe. But we try to stay away from salt as much as possible. And with all the ingredients in this recipe and the method that we use to cook the beef and to fry up the onions, really makes the soup tasty without the added salt. So here we have it, the final product. It's a hearty meal, it's a well-balanced meal, definitely nutritious, and also very tasty. Let me show you what I mean. Beef lentil soup. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Ma salama.